Hello fellow detectorists, yes I'm back again. I'm back out on my permission. It is the 10th of September, it's a Saturday. I've been here detecting a little while now. Unfortunately it looks like we might get some rain today, but I'm ready for that, so we'll see what happens. It's only supposed to be showery anyway. I've got a bit of a shower at the moment, to be honest. But we'll get on with it, and we'll see what we find. And you will see me at my first find. Bye for now. Hello folks. Well, this is my first target, and I've got something that looks really quite interesting here. It came out of this hole down here, and as you can see, that's it there. So what's this going to be? It looks very thin, but let's get it out. It's a bit of a strange shape, but let's get it out and have a look. Let's see if I can break it open. Try not to scrape the object, just try and get the dirt away. It does look quite interesting. It's well in there at the moment. It does look interesting. I believe that looks like a hammered coin, folks. How about that for a first target? I've only been here 5 minutes. Are you going to come out? I don't want to pull it out in case something breaks. That's a very unusual shape. Can we see on the other side? There's a bit of an image there at the moment. Are you going to come out? If I just tease it out. Well, how about that? I can see crosses in the quarters and not pellets like a normal hammered coin. You see the crosses in here and in here. Now when I was researching my Henry I silver penny the other day, I did see coins with these crosses on. Anyway, I'll just give this a quick clean up and I'll be back to you in a second. Hello folks, back again. Well, this is a bit of a mystery on this side of the coin. Let's see if I can't zoom in a little bit. As you can see, you can't really see a lot. On this side, I'm going to have to clean this up when I get home. try and figure out what this one is. It looks like it might be a bit misstruck to me, because this is the side that should have the face, or the front of the coin. Yes, I've just made that out. That line going up there, I'm just following with my thumbnail, is, I think, a scepter. And you can just see a face there in front of my other thumbnail. So that, I think, could be another Henry. As you can see, this side is a lot clearer. You can see the crosses in the quarters there, and I think this could be another early Henry short cross, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I'll investigate it and I'll get back to you. But you can just see the face there. I'll give this a better clean up when I get home. But how about that for a first target? I've only been here 5 minutes, and that is another hammered coin. That's great. Let's get on with it, see if we find some more. Bye for now. Hello folks, we seem to have quite a good strong target here, so I'll try a live dig. We'll see what it is. Looks like it might be in one of these lumps. Nope, that surprised me. It is just the centre out of a shotgun cartridge cap. Quite a big one. Anyway, never mind. Let's carry on. Hello folks, seem to have another strong target here, so we'll give this one a try. It looks like it's out. It does sound, I reckon, like a big button. Aha. thought so. It looks like quite a big, it's either a tomback button or it's a big pewter button. As you can see there, it has got a pattern on it. Let's see if I can give it a bit of a clean up. It's a very vague pattern, if you can see that there. It's a bit of a strange one, this one. Is it a pattern, or is it just... I'm not quite sure. There's a bit of a circle on the back, but not much else. I don't think there's much there. There might have been a pattern on there at one time. It looks like there's something on it, but I think most of it is gone now. Anyway, that's about the second button I've had today. I did have one other one a little while ago, and believe it or not, a split pin. But anyway, that was such a good signal, I had to do a live dig on it. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, just literally sweeping my detector over the surface here, and I've got a cracking signal. Don't know if you can see that. I don't know what it is. I think it might just be a button. Let's have a look. Yes, at the moment it looks like it's just a button to me. I can see, I think it's one of these buttons that's missing its top. Yeah. That's like a fairly old one. But like I say, I think it's one of these ones which has a, normally has a top on it. And of course, obviously it's gone. Anyway, we'll carry on. See what comes up next. Bye for now. Sorry about the wind, folks, if it is getting up a bit now. But we've got another live, sort of good target here. So I'll try doing another live dig. And we'll see what it is. Well, this is interesting, folks. If this is a pot mend, it's one of the neatest ones I think I've ever seen. It could be a bag seal, but it could be a bag seal. I think it's a pot mend, just a very, very neat one. See that? That's perfectly round. It is lead. You can see where something has been pressed on it, so I'm guessing it's a pot mend. Anyway, that's it. But it's a perfect circle. I don't think I've ever seen something so neat as that. But you can see like a crisscross sort of hatch markings on there. I'm pretty sure that that's probably a pot mend. I do like my little bits of lead, so that's really interesting. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Folks, another tiny little button. As usual, I'm still getting quite a few buttons, so I'm not videoing all of them. I'm just sort of videoing the very good targets, or what seemed to be a good target. So, but that was a very good target for the size of the button. There might be something else here. I'll have a look and we'll see. Hello folks, I just had another target, or a find actually, out of this hole down here on the end of my finger. And it looks like it could just be a buckle fragment, but there is a slight pattern on it, a bit of design, and something about this makes me feel as though it's older, but I'll give it a clean up when I get home. I mean, normally the buckles on this field come out a lot cleaner looking than that, but that, I don't know, we'll see. It could just be a buckle fragment. Anyway, we'll carry on. See you at the next one. Hello folks, I just had another quite nice little find here. Unfortunately it is broken. It came out of this hole just down here, and when I first looked at it I thought what on earth can that be? I thought, oh, maybe something fairly modern, but then I realised it was pewter, so it could be a lot older. And when I turned it over, it actually looked like a little bell. You can see there's a line going around it here, and it does flare out slightly at the bottom. It's got this piece on the top here with a little hole going all the way through. I tried to get the dirt out of it, but I'll do that at home. But what I think that is a little pewter. It's only about 1.5 inches tall, maybe 2 inches. I think that's a little pewter candle snuffer. And these things used to be hinged at the top with a piece of metal on the end of a long stick, so that they would swing when you was holding them up to high candles. And I think that is what is left of a little pewter candle snuffer. Now if it is, I'll research it on the internet later on, see if I can find some pictures of them. If that is, that's a really nice little find. That's the kind of thing I really like to find. Isn't that nice? It's a shame that it's broken. But that's what I think that is. You can see the shape of it there, look. Lovely. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, out of this hole just down there I've just had this. Now that looks very old to me. I've got no idea what it could be. It's too big, I think. I know you do get very big buckles, but it looks too big and too old to be a Georgian or possibly Tudor buckle or something like that. I think this could be another Roman fragment of something. I'm right near where I found the fibula, so I'm right on the line of the Roman road, and I've got a funny feeling that that might be bronze or something like that. Still, let's carry on, see what else we can find. Somebody might recognise what that is and let me know. Anyway, let's carry on. Now folks, we've got another strange one here. Tiny, tiny little target. Can you see that? Is it going to focus? It's so small. I think it is what's left of a token. There is some detail on it. You see there's like a cross in the centre and there's some lines on it. That's interesting. I'll take some close-up pictures of it later on and you'll see them shortly in the video. Anyway, let's carry on. I think that's what's left of a token. See you soon. Bye for now. Hello folks. Had another target here and it seems to be yet again what's left of a token coin. I think this one could be what's left of a jeton or something like that. You can see some marks on the edge of it there, and I'm not sure actually whether there's a face on the front of this. You can see some lines around the edge there as well. Still, as usual, I'll clean it up when I get home. I'll try and take some better detailed pictures. Anyway, let's carry on. See you again soon. Hello folks, got another target here and it is another coin. It's not a hammered coin this time, but it's still a nice coin. I'm still pleased I've got it. It's a King George III and it's in quite good condition actually for King George III coins. You see the 3 ones along here. You can even read Georgian around the outside edge. You see that? It's in quite good condition, this one. I'm pleased with this. If you turn it over, you see Britannia on the back, and you can even see the date on it, which is rare for these coins. And that says, I don't know if you can see that, I think that says 1773, and that's not bad at all. Let me just wet it again. You see that on there, just there above my left thumbnail. Pretty sure that says 1773. That's lovely. I'm well pleased with that. I know it's only a Georgian coin, but it's got quite good detail on it for a King George III. I've had 1775 ones before, but I don't think I've ever had a 1773. Still, lovely. Let's see if we can find some more. Bye for now. Hello folks, got another little one of these bag seal fragments. You see that? It's got some detail on it, you can see some bits on the edge. And there's something in the centre of it there as well. Would have been some kind of identification marks. Very thin. Don't think there's anything on the other side. Oh, it's nice. Hello folks, got another target here. I haven't quite found it yet, it's here somewhere. Gave quite good signal. Oh, oh, hello, hello. Can you see that there? Just there poking out. It looks like another hammered coin, another cut half. And from what I can see of that already, it looks like it might be a long cross, which is possibly another Henry III. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Can you see that there? Yes, it looks like it. Oh. How about that? Well done CS4MXI, because that is just a cut quarter. How about that, folks? Let's see whether I can make anything out on this. I think this is the face side. Yes, it is. That looks to me like it could be another long cross, voided long cross, which would make it a Henry III. But how about that? Don't lose it, Simon. How about that? A cut quarter. Lovely. Let's get going again and see if we can find some more. So that's hammered coin number 2 today. Lovely. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had another little find here. I'm a bit unsure on this one, but I think it's bronze. It's not your typical material. I wonder if that might be a little Roman rivet, but who knows. I've seen other people finding similar things, but is that... a Roman rivet? I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, got another little find here. I don't think it's much, but is that a little Roman coin fragment? It looks very much like it. There is something on this side, I think, but I would have to look at that later on. Let's see if we can't zoom in a bit better. Can you see that? Focus. It's so small it's difficult to focus it, but I did have once before a Roman coin. It was quite a small one, what they call an AE4, and this, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it isn't a fragment of one, but it looks very much like a Roman coin, very badly corroded. But who knows? I'll keep looking. Bye for now. Hello folks, got another find here, and it is another buckle fragment. You see that? You see the hole in the side of it. Must have been quite a big buckle. It looks like it might have been silver gilded, or maybe that's just where it's been polished, but you can see though what I was saying earlier, those couple of bits I had which looked like buckle fragments, but I think they were bronze. Normally the buckle fragments come out and they look like this. They're normally fairly clean, but those couple of bits I had earlier I think were older, so what they were I don't know. But anyway, must have been quite a big one.